Hey guys, hope everyone's doing good. I wanted to make this video, um, about the whole president thing. I was thinking, about this whole elections, right? Um, and then I realized I'm like, I think, because I was thinking, I was like, maybe Joe Biden, maybe he would be a better president, and I mean that like in the sense that like he I mean, as sometimes even me, like, even before, like, I was judging Joe Biden based on Obama, like I was judging because he was the vice president of Obama, right? And I was like, you know what, it just might be the same thing again, where you know this time Joe Biden's going to be the president, and it's just going to be the same, same thing, and yeah, and for me, like, my main concern, is always about the Muslims, especially in the Middle East. um and yeah, man, as we know, like, under Obama, there was, you know um yeah, the Middle East wasn't looking too good, right? And so yeah, I think, I think Joe Biden this time, you know I think he I mean, I'm just giving him like the benefit of the doubt, so I'm like, you know what, maybe this time, he might learn from the mistakes that he made, or that him and Obama made back when, you know back when Obama was the president, right? Like, who knows, Joe Biden might actually, again, like, I don't know, right? Like, because at the end of the day, power changes people, right? Like, sometimes, being power hungry, it makes you do things that you normally wouldn't do, right? So I'm not portraying, let's say Joe Biden's case as a good person, because I don't know what he's capable of, right? Especially when you're under a test, and you're under pressure, you're under a lot of different, things. I don't know how he would turn out to be, right? But I'm just here to say that maybe, given his prior experience, right? Maybe he could learn from whatever mistakes that they have made under Obama, right? Who knows, right? Because, at the end of the day, human beings make mistakes, right? um and I would hope, right, and this is just me, like, it's just me hoping, I guess, hoping that, he wouldn't, like, he would make, like, I'm just hoping that the Middle East, because that's, like I said, that's my main concern, right? Like, the Muslims, I just hope under Joe Biden, the Middle East doesn't go, like, I just hope they're in a better situation. I just hope the Muslims, are in a better situation, under Joe Biden. uh you know I, because, I don't know, man, because, like I said, right, like, power, it changes people, man. Power is a test, is a test. Sometimes, the power that you have, right, like, the things that you have, sometimes is a test from God. Like, he wants to see how you're going to use that power, right? And unfortunately, many people fell, right? Like, many people, that are not obedient to God, right? They end up failing the test, because their desires end up taking control of them. So, like I said, I'm not here to portray anyone as a good person, but I'm just saying, just to give someone the benefit of the doubt, right? Like, we saw Trump's last 4 years, right? And, yeah, we saw Trump's last 4 years. So it's like, now Joe Biden, we could give him the benefit of the doubt, right? And especially considering that, he he did have experience, right? um he did have prior experience. I mean, not as the president, but as the vice president. And so, maybe this time, he might really look into the foreign policies, right? And really look at, the mistakes they made in the past, and how this time, they could do things different, right? um because and me, like, the reason I'm showing a lot of, I guess, compassion, and a lot and just trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, is because we don't know who these people can turn out to be, right? Because we saw from Joe Biden, right? We saw one of his debates, right? And he said, inshallah, right? So it's like, we don't know, you know we don't know somebody's fate, right? Like, we don't know somebody's future. Like, someone can be a terrible person today, and tomorrow they can be the best of people, right? Like, they can be the best of people. And so, yeah, I'm just here to just say that I was thinking about this whole situation, right? Because, to be honest, like, when it came to the president, right, both presidents, actually, like both Trump and Biden, like I mentioned before, I didn't vote for either one. Because I don't think either one have my best interest, right? But since they were saying in the polls that Joe Biden was winning, right? And I'm not gonna lie, like, I did have I wasn't voting for either one, so either one, if either or was the president, it wouldn't change anything, right? But I was like, maybe like let's see this time, let's see, Joe Biden, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Who knows, the Middle East could, inshallah, be a better place, a better situation for the Muslims over there. I know America and Russia, I don't know what's going on between them, but I just hope that things are settled, because at the end of the day, like, it's always, things that happens for, like, things happen because of something, right? Like, who knows, the whole, like, I don't know, man, I don't know. But yeah, I just pray that things start getting better for here where we live, and for the Middle East too, like the Muslims in the Middle East, the Muslims around the world. And yeah, yeah, man, I just hope things get better. I with everything, like, I like to be a hopeful person. I like to be a very positive person. I like to think the best, like, and I feel like things would ultimately get better, even if it's not right now. Like, ultimately, I feel like things would get better. I feel like sometimes, God, he sometimes he tests us with bad, sometimes he tests us with difficult times, he tests us with bad situations and bad things going on, right? And it's a test for us, and also for the people that are causing problems, right? And so I feel like through all of the tests and everything, God is maybe giving people chances, right? He's giving people chances to turn back to him, to return back to him. So it's like, eventually I feel like God will make things, yeah, he'll make things better, and I truly believe that we would see better days to come. And yeah, pray, guys. Pray for everyone. You know, pray for all of us, man, because you know we're all products of our environments. You know, we're all, you know, a product of the system. You know, we're all a product of, you know, the things that's happening, right? And you know, more than anything, we need God, man. At this point, you know, in our life, we need God, man. We need God to help us, you know, manage, right? We need God to help, you know, manage, and to help us, you know, get through, you know, the difficulties and the hardships, you know. And so, yeah, you know, pray for everyone, guys. And you know, I hope, you know, yeah, I hope that there's better days to come, man. You know, I hope, you know, our spirits are lifted. You know, I hope, you know, we start to live in the guidance. You know, I just hope we live in the path of God. You know, the path of righteousness. You know, in the path of spirituality, man. Because I genuinely believe that is the path of happiness. You know, that is the path of peace. You know, that is the path of, you know, everything, man. So yeah, guys, I don't want to extend the video longer, but you know, I always appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, as always, take care, guys.